How would a Christmas team do in the Premier League? Today I have assembled a Premier League team, and the fun fact about most of these players is that pretty much all of them, other than Botman and Saka, so are struggling for players with Christmas names, are born in December. So I thought, make them born in December. And then I also thought I'd challenge myself by coming up with Christmas names for all of them. First up, St. Nick Pope, easy one there. Although I was toying with the idea of Keylor Navas with the nickname Feliz Navistad, which would have been a bit cringy, but it would have worked. Next up is Frimpong at right back, and I couldn't think of one at all, so I went for Gerard Tree Frimpong, because tree for Christmas tree. Bit weird, but it fit. Next up is Eric Reindeer Dyer, obviously simple one there. Next up is Sven Snowman, simple one there, Snowman for Botman. Then left back is Ben Chilwell, so I went for Ben Chilwell, another simple one. In CDM then, we got Zangare, and I got, can't remember what I came up from, Santagare, sorry, that's what I came up with. Jorginho ho ho. Bukayo Saka on the right is Saka Presents. And then you got Karim Benzema up front, who is Carol Benzema for Christmas Carol. And then Kylian Mbappe on the left wing is Kylian Mbappe. And I just realised after I started filming, I was meant to sign Martin Odegaard and have Martin Koldegaard, but instead I've got Willock, so I guess he can be Joseph of Bethlehem Willock. However, I am going to correct that, and we are going to sign together Martin Koldegaard, the final piece of the Christmas team. Can't believe I forgot the cam, so we're going to get that done. Martin Odegaard. Imagine I signed him, I didn't put him in. No, I didn't put him in. He will cost quite a lot, but that's why I gave Newcastle $1 billion, and my controllers are out of batteries. It's all going wrong here. Just going to pop another controller on and get straight to it. There we go. Transfer fee. Go for a big old 90 million. Get it done. Reasonable offer. There we go. Martin Odegaard will be joining the team as soon as we get the wages sorted. Look at good old Eddie Howe sorting it out. Crucial, obviously. Don't know who we're going to play instead of him, really. 5-year deal. I mean, it's only not going to matter, only doing one season. Disregard release clause, and we'll give him massive wages. And I don't know, 1 million tiny bonus. There we go. Simple as. Martin Koldegaard joins the team. Look at that. Arsenal to Newcastle, 90 million. Imagine that happened in real life. What a signing. I'm not sure he would fit though. I got bad negotiation for it. I should have got him for so much cheaper, but that is not the point of this video. The Christmas team in the Premier League. Willock can stay on the bench because I can kind of make a Christmas name out of him. Chris Wood, you can come out, and Odegaard is going in, but for the sake of this video he is now known as Koldegaard. Make him a cam so he suits his position, and that is the team we are rolling out with. My Christmas / December team. How well will it do in the Premier League? We're going to jump to calendar, sim the first 6 months and see the stats of the players, and then after that we're going to sim to the end of the season and see how well they did. Alright, January, jump to the 2nd of Jan. First game against Aston Villa, they lose 2-1. Then they got City. This is not going to be great. A 1-1 draw. Plymouth in the Cup, 3-1 win, thank God. Man United then, another 3-1 win. Okay, so the form is turning around. We've got Chelsea next, so this could be a challenge. 3-1 loss. Liverpool after that, another challenging game. A 1-0 win though in Norwich in the Cup. A 3-0 thumping, with then beating Tottenham 2-1. Next team is Wolves, we lose 2-1. These results are very random. Arsenal then, 2-2 draw, we'll take that. Brighton, we should be aiming for a win, but we lose 1-0. Just beat Everton on pens in the Cup, and Leicester we beat 2-1. Everton then, we get a nice 3-2 win. Very scraping, that result there. We have Southampton next, and we get a 2-1 win. Nottingham Forest to follow them up, 2-0. And Leeds, I'm not even going to get to see that result. West Ham then, 1-1 draw, not the best result, could be better. The Christmas team not doing quite as well as I thought they would, although that does happen with Eric Dyer at the back. 3-1 win against Bournemouth, 4-1 win against Fulham, this is looking better, but then a 0-0 draw to Palace. And getting knocked out by Brentford in the Cup, unfortunate. But then we get revenge in the league, and we also beat Chelsea to go into January on good form. One game against United to be played, and it's a 2-0 loss. So let's look at where we are in January. So, central standings, the FA Cup, yeah, round of 64, Jesus. Pick competition, let's see where we are in the Premier League. We're 7th, not awful, but not brilliant. We're equal on points with like 4 other teams there, Liverpool, United and Arsenal. So we should be able to finish above all of them. And if we go into the squad hub, we can see who scored the most goals. Kylian Mbappe, obviously, and we can also see who's got the most assists. Bruno Guimaraes. How? I guess the assistant manager's been playing him for some reason. Doesn't really make too much sense. Maybe there was an injury. Probably was an injury. Let's look at the team. It wasn't an injury, so I don't know why Guimaraes has been playing as much as he did, but the assistant manager is in control, I guess. And we'll look at the league's overall standings as well, and on player stats. Wrong competition, no. It's not ideal. How do I change it? Oh god, it's going to take a while to scroll through. Premier League, there we go. Top scorers are Son, our highest scorer in the league, and Mbappe, he ranks 10th. Our top assister was Trippier, apparently. I guess Guimaraes got more assists, not in the league. Trippier on 4, he ranks 7th in the league. Clean sheets, where are we? We're down in 14th. Nick Pope's got 3 so far. Yellow cards, Jorginho is one of the highest, and Mbappe got a red. That's surprising, to be honest. Anyway, we'll jump straight back to the sim and see how well we're doing at the end of the season. Somehow, I'm a really high-rated manager. So let's find the final game. May's got to be the last game. Final game of the season is against Wolves. But first up, we got Cardiff City in the FA Cup. 3-1 win. Easing through, I would say. Easing through. Next up is Brentford in the league, a 1-1 draw. Then we got Spurs, 2-1 win, nice win. Leeds in the cup, a 1-1 draw, it means it needs to be replayed. Liverpool next, 2-1 loss, and I'm not even going to see if we go through against Leeds. Doesn't look like we did, otherwise there'd be a cup game in here. Revenge in the league though, 2-1 win, followed up by a disappointing 1-0 loss to Nottingham Forest though. Palace 3-2 win, great result. Oh, we did go through, but immediately got knocked out by City. What else can you expect? The Christmas boys, there is not much joy around them right now, but draws against Fulham and a win against Bournemouth, and another draw against West Ham are slightly better results, I'd say. 3-2 win over Southampton, nice result. 3-0 win over Everton, brilliant result. Can we keep up the form? No, we cannot. A 2-1 defeat to Leicester, then a 1-1 draw to Brighton. And City, I'm not even going to see that result. Final few games of the season though. Aston Villa, 3-1 loss, really disappointing. We need to finish the season strongly with these games. We kind of do that with a 3-0 draw against Arsenal, but this is a big decider here against Wolves, and we get a nice convincing 2-0 win. So with that, let's look at where the squad is at the end of the season. So Botman did get injured at some point. Let's look at the standings. We finished 8th in the end. Not brilliant, honestly. Newcastle are going to finish way above that by themselves this season. Let's look at the squad hub and see who was our highest scorer and assister. Goals, our personal high scorers, Mbappe ended up on 27, big second half of the season, and St. Maximin managed to get himself a lot of games. And our top assister was still Bruno Guimaraes, although Martin Koldegaard, for the sake of this video, managed to get himself 5. Let's look at the overall league stats and see what happened really, because we definitely didn't get the top scorer or anything. Mbappe might have ended up top, no. Mbappe with 22 goals in the league got 5. Haaland got 31, that's mental. Probably going to get more than that this season anyway. Do we even have one of the top assisters? Odegaard with all 5 of his assists in the league squeaks into the top 25 in 22nd. Clean sheets, where did Pope rank? He ended up ranking 10th. Yellow cards, we still up there. Jorginho did end up on there with 5. Mbappe also got 5. And Odegaard got 4. And red cards, is it still just Mbappe? I think so, yeah. Mbappe's there. No one else from us, which is alright. Anyway, that's this video. That's how the Christmas team will do in the Premier League. If you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the concept, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.